down to first pitch in Minneapolis. The White Sox and the Twins are coming up next. MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday night baseball finds us at Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway.
Number 6.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. Jason Worth will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
The pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Up high, 2-1 now. Worth among the best in baseball a couple of years ago working the count. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Fouled straight back. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He'll be disappointed with that at-bat, but potentially the saving grace might be that he got to see a lot of pitches here in the first inning, so he'll have a good idea of what's to come later on.
Tuffy Gozowicz gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. Once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. you know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Now the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Twins looks like this. Tanner Roark will be on the mound to face them. And this is a guy that needs to establish the inside part of the plate because his stuff is such that he'll have a hard time getting by if he doesn't mix in location well. Behind him, the White Sox defensively will line up like this. Yasiel Puig comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now, you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
In now, Jose Iglesias. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average right at 280 coming in. No home runs yet in this first month, and 3 driven in. 1 out, nobody on. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Swing and a liner. Throw gets him, 2 down. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and you see the average there up over 300 to start the new season. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And now a pitch on the way. Now Cespedes out in front here as this is pulled into the seats foul down the left side. And the pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Down go the Twins in order. We've played an inning. No score. makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Now here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And this will be fouled away.
Put him away.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Let's go, Quinn. Come on, Quinn.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
Get out of here, Chicago.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Get back, Chicago.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Boy, I'm going to tell you something, guys. That is a great at-bat to start off an inning. You got a guy out there on the mound burning through pitch after pitch, just trying to finish this guy off, and he never could do it.
Jason Kipnis gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Two and 0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
He's set, now the pitch. 3 and 0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
You can do it, Quinn. Yeah.
From the belt, the pitch. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3 and 1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2 and 0.
Come on now, let's get a hit right here.
3 and 1 now to Kipnis.
Thank you, mate.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Don't let him score here.
Two down, right here. Right now.
Lauren Asuncion is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
First and second here with nobody out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Come on, let's get me out here.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Let's get two here.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Jake Smilinski will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Let's go, Quinn.
Comes set, now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's a disappointing at-bat there with runners in scoring position. Even early on, you've got to be able to cash in when the opportunity presents itself, because you never know how many more you're going to get.
Tyler Ladendorf digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. He's ready now, the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base, it's ball one. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Ryan Lamar.
Ryan Lamar set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Let's go, guys.
Fouled back. A runner on first with two away. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
And every hitter knows you're going to see more fastballs when you've got good speed over there at first base. And that's exactly what he gets here as he drives this one. And of course, because of that speed, that runner's going to come all the way around and score from first base.
Curtis Granderson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
The 1-0 home now to Granderson. That one's a called strike. Back even at one.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
He's set, now the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Granderson waits on the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. The White Sox lead this one 3-0. Jose Abreu will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. The pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here it comes. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Twins are on the board now. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Baseball, and a lot of announcers, just like ourselves included, we love to talk about power hitters having those strong wrists. And this is a grade A example of that right there. You're going to see right here, he's basically just going to flick this thing the other way, but he's got such great strength that he's able to ride it all the way out there and off the foul pole for a homer.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now. 1-2. Pitch on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field. A base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Yunel Escobar steps into the box. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Standing in now, Yonder Alonso. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. One out and a runner on second base. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Jorge Soler will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. He's ready. Now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And the check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. He's set, now the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for it.
From the stretch. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Twins at least do get one back on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's the White Sox 3 and the Twins 1.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Jason Worth is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now, he definitely doesn't want a redo of that second inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And now a pitch on the way. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, he'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact.
Stepping in now, Tuffy Gozowicz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Dean Anna waits on deck. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. you've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Dean Anna will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. He waits, now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Now a snap throw to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Get the double play, you jokers!
Pause, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Runners on first with one down. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. You know, some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot out.
Jason Kipnis will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. He's ready now, the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Kendrys Morales will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Look at this. Throw from a knee is too late. And that will be an infield single.
Nearly a great play down there at third base. In fact, it was a great play just to dive and get a glove on that ball. But we knew he was going to have a tough time getting up and throwing this guy out. And that throw gets there just a little bit too late.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Now a throw over, back in standing.
Stay out of the double play.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
It's definitely still early here, but you've got a 2-run lead already. Now you go about putting the tying run on base for free. Doesn't seem like his command has been all that sharp.
Jose Iglesias will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Set, now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Boy, and this is a tough turn out there at short. You can see him be forced to backhand the ball and then pivot on that right leg and throw against the momentum of his body. Nothing simple about that throw, and that's an easy one to throw right out into right field.
In now, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Lauren Asuncion is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lauren Asuncion.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend, and he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind.
The pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jake Smilinski is on deck. Fastball, ball, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Jake Smilinski is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Here it comes. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now he jams him here as this is flared right back over the mound. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
And if this is almost any other guy in baseball, he's going to be out. But he just gets down that line so fast, and he winds up beating this one out.
Tyler Ladendorf stands in. He brought home 2 runs with a base hit in his first appearance. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Make him hit the ground ball.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And with a runner on first here, you're playing right into the pitcher's hands if you go chasing pitches below the knees. You got to know the situation and make him bring something up in the zone.
Go back to Chicago.
Comes set, now the pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. Ryan Lamar stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
Go get up. Go home, White Sox.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Go down now.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Come on, Quinn.
On the strike.
That's a strike.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Standing in now, Curtis Granderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Shut him down now.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Jose Abreu set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Let's go, Quinn. Come on, Quinn.
Here's the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Go, Quinn.
Nope.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Come on, Quinn.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Pitch on the way. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
You can do it, Quinn.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. In there for a called strike, 3-2 now.
Go, Quinn. Swinging anything close.
And this is fouled at the plate. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Yunel Escobar stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now here it comes. Ball 1.
One ball, no strike. Let's go. Wait for the pitch. Let's go, Quinn.
Swing and a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Jason Worth will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Tuffy Gozerich stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Swing and a liner. Foul. And now a pitch on the way. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. So gets him 2 down. Dean Anna stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
So far, I think they just singled him out and said, don't let this guy beat us. He hadn't seen much to hit at all.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Soler is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Twins 1. Yonder Alonso will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now here's the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now it's 2-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jorge Soler stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Here's a ground ball to first. And he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2.
Designated hitter.
Henry's Morales stands in. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Let's go, Twins!
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Hey, don't quit,
Now a
dear.
fair ball chopped up the line to first. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Score holds, it's 3-1. Jason Kipnis will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
Designated hitter. Jason Kipnis.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Slice down the left side, but foul. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. Alonso will step on the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Lauren Asuncion will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Go down now!
Now the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
Well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out guess.
Smilinski.
This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed and then just react to the fastball. You're not going to just react to 98. But give him credit however he did it. He put a good swing on that ball.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. J.R. Graham is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Stepping in now, Jake Smilinski. And that misses for ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Don't even bother going to the flash. Just sit down.
He's set, now the pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. From the belt, the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Here's a look over to first. And the runner will get back standing. Pause, now the pitch. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, second baseman,
Tyler Legendorf will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Let's go!
3-0 now. The figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
He's ready now. The pitch.
take your base.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
And you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Ryan Lamar strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Get the strikeout!
Comes set, now the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is a foul ball.
Nope, that's
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, this was right to the catcher's glove. I mean, he hardly moved, but he was just set up a little too far off the plate to get the call.
Stop him here!
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. White Sox strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Yasiel Puig will stand in now to lead things off in the Minnesota 6th. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this.
Jose Iglesias comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Waits, now the pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
You almost get the sense here that he wants to stay away from throwing the fastball. Almost like he doesn't want to get burned.
He's ready, now the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often, but you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
Yoenis Cespedes will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. Twins retired in short order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Curtis Granderson will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Let's go, Quinn! Minesota! I love you!
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You got no game, Chicago!
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and it's dropped. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
I want you to watch this throw here. You know, this isn't in the dirt. It's not in the sun. It's right there. But he just drops it. No real explanation. Just a bad error.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. Into the box, Jason Worth. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Check on Granderson, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Come on! Turn the double!
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Come on, Minnesota!
struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his third strikeout of the ballgame.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
In now, Tuffy Gozowicz. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1 and 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Dean Anna waits on deck.
Come on, Quinn! You can do it, Quinn! Yeah!
3 and 2.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Come on, go what's happening now!
That's 4.
And this one misses here. Close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Trying to run one inside there on a 3-2. I mean, that's a tough take. According to that guy on the mound, a bad take. But he didn't get the call.
Dean Anna will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Hey, double him up! Come on, Quinn, let's go! Let's go, Quinn! Come on, Quinn!
Granderson leads from second. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. He's set. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know what? I don't know if there's ever a good time for a hit by pitch, but there are definitely some bad times, and that was a bad time right there. Now you load the bases, and you do it for a dangerous hitter as well.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And now 3-1 here, and if this is a borderline pitch here, you got to let it go. This has to be in a perfect spot if you're going to hack.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Puig has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. A tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. White Sox strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Jose Abreu will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Let's go, Twins.
Let's go, Twins.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
You know, when you're holding onto a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Let's go, base hit here.
From the stretch.
Here we go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And on one pitch, he's retired. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Juno Escobar. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Let's get a hit. Come on. Come on.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? To second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They still trail it here 3-1. Rodel Lazo will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Lauren Asuncion steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Grounded to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Jake Smilinski digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Go, guys. Come on.
Here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fouled back. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
If you can locate that pitch with movement on the inside corner, nobody's touching that thing. I mean, that's as good as it gets right there.
Stepping in now, Tyler Leidendorf. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and it's still 3-1. Yonder Alonso will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. And I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. It's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The pitch. And he reaches out to get this one as it's grounded to third. No problem here, 1 away.
Now back. Left fielder.
Jorge Soler will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And he misses again, ball 3. Kendrys Morales will be next. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And now, the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, though he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Kendrys Morales steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that two-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Yeah, that's taking a big gamble right there, because you'd love to have that guy in scoring position, but you're down 2 runs. So if you get thrown out, you can forget about having the tying run at the plate. Fortunately, he gets in there ahead of that throw.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Yasiel Puig, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Well, remember, you don't have to throw him a strike with first base open, but a walk would bring the go-ahead run to the plate.
He's ready now to pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Granderson back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Yasiel Puig digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Pause, now the pitch. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. He's ready, now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The White Sox lead it 3-1. Ryan Lamar digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two and 0 now. Now the pitch. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Pitch on the way. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now he's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Curtis Granderson struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. And the runner back in standing. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back standing. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Well, from 1-1, now you miss with 2 straight. You've got to be extra sure now that this is in the strike zone so you don't put a second guy on base to start this inning.
Come on, turn the double.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Worth.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. He waits, now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
There are times where you say, just not my night. And after 4 strikeouts, that'll leave you wondering about everything you're doing.
Into the box now. Tuffy goes away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Dean Anna will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Come on, guys.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. White Sox strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Jason Grilli is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Jason Grilli.
Jose Iglesias will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Head down through first. He's heading for 2. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Oh, and down by 2 runs. The most important thing was to get that leadoff man on base. And mission accomplished right here. Better yet, not only is he on base, but he's up to second on the double. And since there's no double play in order, you've pretty much got to forget about that guy on second base and just make sure no one else gets on.
Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
He's ready now to pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
2-1 now to Cespedes. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. And that's a loud out number 1. Jose Abreu will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Comes set, now the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Grounded foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. mistake there on the slider down. It's ball 3. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now.
So often we talk about the benefits, working the count in your favor. And here he gets it to 3-1 and he gets his fastball. Bang! Drives for an RBI single.
Yasmani Grandal comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. From the stretch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
And hey, how about 2 for the price of 1 to finish things off here? He gets the double play grounder here to dig himself out of trouble and picks up the save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.